This man has more courage than a pride of lions. He's got a spinal cord that's thicker than a telephone pole. And it's this man that Jesus says, of all the men that have ever been born, there has never been anybody born that was greater than John the Baptist. Now, when you first hear that, I don't know about you, but for me, that's a little bit hard to comprehend. I think about Moses. I think about Daniel. I think about Noah. There's so many great men that we read about all through Scripture, and yet you think about Elijah. What about David? Here's the only man in all of Scripture that is said about him that he is a man after God's own heart. But yet somehow Jesus bypasses them all and says, of those that have been born among women, it's John the Baptist. The Bible tells us in Matthew chapter 3, verse 7, that when he spoke to the religious leaders of the day, he called them a den of vipers. In Matthew chapter 3, verse 10, he made this statement. He said, the axe is laid at the root of the trees, and every tree that does not bring forth good fruit is cut down and thrown into the fire. John would not back down from anybody. He was a man who was fearless. Here's a man that couldn't be bought. Here's a man that wouldn't give in to corporate philosophy. He's a person who knew what God had called him to do and was unwavering, unshakable, unmoving in that conviction. How about you tonight? What is your conviction?